Thank you, Kate. Good morning. I'm Lois. Here are your headlines in the Midlands. Warwickshire County Council says it's taking steps to tackle the problem of potholes. Walsall Council looks set to increase parking charges, cut art gallery hours and review leisure centres to balance its books. Meanwhile, free town centre parking could return to Dudley as part of a nearly £2 million investment plan for the town. Families in Worcestershire heading to West Midlands Safari Park this half-term will be able to enjoy free bus travel. No major updates on the roads today, so let's take a look at the weather forecast with the details. Here's James Wright. Another day for the raincoat then. Thank you, James. That's it for us. I'll hand you back now to Kate and Richard. Bye-bye. Thank you, Kate. Good morning. I'm Lois. Here are your headlines in the Midlands. More than £70,000 of illegal tobacco and vapes have been seized from traders across Walsall. A new 300-hectare woodland is set to be planted in Staffordshire, which is the size of more than 400 football pitches. £50 million of funding has been agreed to kickstart public transport upgrades to sporting venues ahead of the 2028 Euros tournament. Today marks the first day of Ramadan for many Muslims across the Midlands. Hundreds of thousands. Well, today's also Lunar New Year. The last time the two have overlapped was nearly 30 years ago. OK, well, let's take a look at travel now. And in Warwickshire, the A46 Norton-Lennox bypass is closed northbound because of emergency resurfacing repairs after a cement mixer overturned. And that's between Station Road and the A435. Well, it is, of course, also Shrove Tuesday today, which means Lent begins tomorrow. But is it a day to be staying inside making pancakes? Let's find out. Here's Des. Not a bad day. Thank you, Des. And that is it from us this morning. I'll hand you back now to Kate and Richard in London. Have a lovely day, whatever you're up to. Bye for now. Thank you, Richard. Good morning. I'm Lois. Here are your headlines in the Midlands. Teenagers will now be asked to help scrutinise West Midlands Police's stop and search practices. Police cuts of £26.7 million have been announced by Warwickshire County Council as part of its new budget. This includes reducing spending for special educational needs. An extra £2 million has been awarded to the trust which runs hospitals in Stoke and Stafford to help cut waiting times for patients. Industry bosses say changes to how transport is funded in the Midlands could deliver huge benefits for communities. Elsewhere, the Mayor of the West Midlands has launched a 5-year plan to ensure the region is reacting to climate change to protect jobs and infrastructure. A yellow warning for snow has been issued by the Met Office across parts of the Midlands, with snowfall expected to start this afternoon. There's a chance of delays and disruption across Birmingham, Wolverhampton, Hereford and parts of Shropshire and Staffordshire, so do take care if you're heading outside today. Well, let's take a look at the weather in more detail now. Here's Des. Thank you, Des. And that is it from us this morning. There is, of course, more on the website. That's itv.com/central. I'll hand you back now to Kate and Richard. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Thank you, Adil. Good morning. I'm Lois. Here are your headlines in the Midlands. There'll be extra police patrols in Kings Winford in Dudley today after gunshots were heard in the early hours of yesterday morning. Young boys in Wolverhampton at risk of exclusion or violence will be supported by a new mentoring programme. Almost 200 households in an area of Birmingham will be displaying signs in their gardens showing support for striking bin workers. The cost of a single bus ticket in Telford and Wrekin may be capped at £2 under new council plans being discussed. The famous Potteries Museum and Art Gallery in Stoke-on-Trent is getting a revamp as part of a multi-million-pound redesign. OK, travel now, and on the West Midlands Metro there's no service between Wednesbury, Great Western Street and Edgbaston because of overrunning engineering works this morning. And the weather warning for snow has now lifted. No major problems. Let's see what's in the forecast for today. Let's have a look. Here's Des. Thank you, Des, and that is it from us this morning. I'll hand you back now to Ranveer and Adil in London. Have a lovely day, whatever you're up to. Bye-bye. Thank you, Kate. Good morning. I'm Lois. Here are your headlines this Friday morning. Families across the Midlands are being urged to check that their children's measles, mumps and rubella vaccines are up to date amid an outbreak. Figures. A new bus station is to be built in Birmingham as part of plans by the West Midlands Mayor to take back control of the network in the region as part of his aim to improve services. Sandwell Council has been awarded a £23 million grant from the government to go towards tackling poverty. People living in Wolverhampton will be able to benefit from cheaper parking in the city centre from April, according to the council. Fans will be gathering today to witness the funeral procession of Birmingham City legend Robert Hopkins. OK, well, it's time now to take a look at the weather forecast with the details. Here's Des. Thank you, Des. And that is it from us this morning. I'll hand you back now to Kate and Ranveer in London. Have a lovely day, whatever you're up to. Bye for now.